Hey everybody, welcome into another episode of the ABR Road Show. I'm Jay Russell. You want to know where I'm at? Olpe, Kansas. Where's it at? Only about 2.5 hours away from Kansas City. Now I heard this is the chicken capital of Southwest Kansas. You hear a lot of clucking going on around here. Well, right next to me, you're gonna hear a lot more because I heard this is the place to go if you want the best chicken in Kansas. I'm going into the Olpe Chicken House. Let's do it, America. All right, everybody, we're back in the kitchen area now. The man that's making the most delicious food is this guy right here. This is Matt. Now, Matt, tell me, what are you making for me today?
I'm making chicken fried steak and hash browns.
Chicken and hash browns too?
Yeah.
I don't think I've had that mixed with the hash browns. I think you're gonna sell me on it. All right, let's get started. So what's the first thing you're grabbing for me?
The hash browns.
I'm gonna tell you right now, America, the best sound that you can hear is that. That means some food is coming, okay? So you can go ahead and get ready. Don't mind me, I'm just hanging out. So now that flour you put in, is anything special in that flour or is it just plain flour?
No, it's got different seasonings.
Different seasonings? Can you give us a hint to some of the seasonings in there? So America, before you put on, this is so funny. Look at Matt's eyes because he looked back. Because the owners are in the background right now and I can see them like, you better not. You better not do it, okay? Back to your regularly scheduled program. Okay. Go ahead and throw that on there for me. Now, when you put that on there, how long does that normally take
It'll take about 10, 12 minutes.
All right, so Matt, that puppy looks like it's done. But before we get to that, I was looking at some of your utensils here. They look like they've been used quite a bit. I don't think I've seen anything like this before. Tell me, how long have you been using some of these utensils?
About 50 years.
50 years? She's in America. Not only that, check this one out right here. This is one that you would normally expect. Here we go right here. So it needs to get down to this point basically, but I love it though because that just shows how long that you guys have been using these utensils. And now I'm done talking about the utensils. I want to talk about the food. The hash browns. Okay, so we got that chicken fried steak. Now what else are you putting on there for me?
Pepper gravy and some green beans.
Pepper gravy. It's not a chicken fried steak, America, without that gravy, okay? Oakley dokley, neighbor. Let's go ahead and get into this. That came off real easy. Should have loved the chicken fried steak. And let me go ahead and get it with the gravy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This was phenomenal. I know you got some other dishes for me. All right, we'll be out there in a little bit, America. That chicken fried steak is still on my breath, so I definitely apologize about that. I'm about to have some fried chicken and some salad on my breath as well. This good food in front of me is making me so excited. Let me introduce you to the owners. This is Larry, Charlotte, and then their son, Sean. There, I gotta ask you first off, one of the things that I noticed as soon as I walk through the door, there is a quilt that's looking at me dead in my face, and it's showing me the history of the chicken house. Can you walk me through what you see on that quilt out there?
That quilt is all about Teresa and Leonard. It's the belt of Leonard's khaki pants that he always wears. Everybody knew Leonard for his khaki pants. And that is the loops at the top of the quilt. And his pant pocket that helped his billfold. And then all the memories and quotes that Teresa and Leonard would say are on that blanket.
It's so nice. I mean, Shot, see it down there. What's your favorite part of that quilt?
The family tradition that it shows that Grandpa and Grandma that started the place.
Yeah.
And then also too, I saw that this was like a restaurant of the year some years back and everything too. So as soon as you're walking in here, America, you're getting a sense of history. And then moving forward a little bit too, catering. Huge here in Olpe, right? And I know you have a big part in that. Tell me about that operation and that setup.
Starts in the morning with all the prep work with my Uncle Dwayne and my dad and We travel all over the state and have catered to the Capitol building. A lot of the local businesses support us, so it helps us out a bunch.
It seems like a lot of work. In America too, this place is huge. A ton of rooms, a ton of seats. I think over 200 chairs.
280.
I'm sorry, 300 almost chairs that are in here as well. And not only when you walk in the door what you see, but when you look at the walls, they tell a story of the family history. There's a really nice picture in the back, and it showcases the whole family there. Larry, Charlotte, can you kind of chime in on that? Who's in those pictures, and what does that mean to you? Showcasing who you guys are.
Yeah, well, it's got Larry and I in it, and we have 3 siblings. Of course, Sean has a big part in the restaurant. He's always here bright and early in the morning, doing a lot of prep work and everything. And both of our girls are married now and have their history of their career jobs, but they all start here in high school, young ages, even before that, being a part of the family. So all of us were here together when we celebrated the 50 years at the restaurant. So, and they'll still come back and help us out on occasion if we really need the help. And that's what it's about, is family.
You definitely raised some good kids here, because they're
Yes.
still here right now. Now, we were talking about some of the good stuff that were going on, but there was something that happened in 1974 that shook this place at its core. A lightning strike that happened, and it burned this establishment down. You guys actually have a little bit of history over there. What is in that picture frame from 1974 that you guys kept?
After the fire, everything that we retrieved from it.
Okay, so that's what you're saying.
Cash register, the change out of it, little things like that.
I mean, growing up and seeing something like that, Sean, seeing that your grandparents are just like, no, this isn't it. We're gonna rise from the ashes like a phoenix. We're gonna build this place up. What type of values did that instill in you?
It takes family, and with family you can make it through anything. Tough times, but it goes over pretty well.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I know you had to grow up with that. It's my first time hearing about it, America's
Yeah.
first time hearing about it, but it's just something you don't hear every day. I mean, if it was just God forbid, any type of fire, isn't it? But the lightning strike, you're like, goodness gracious, type of thing. And so that actually, with some of your employees that you had here too, you had one employee that was here for 50 years, serving tables and everything.
Margaret was here with us for over 52 years, 52 and a half actually. And she worked hard and was always here, never took time off. You could always count on Margaret to be walking through those doors. She's got arthritis in her hands, all the hard work from serving tables and taking care of her customers. They knew her so well, and she knew them. And she knew what they wanted when they come in the door.
Oh,
I remember when I started waiting tables with Margaret, working the noon hour together, there was a table that came in, and I said, what can I help you with today? What would you like? And she says, ask Margaret, she knows. And I said, I'm sorry, but I'm new at this, so you need to tell me, nope, ask Margaret, she knows. And so that's what I did and turned the order in. Margaret knew exactly what they wanted.
I feel like that's really a skill here, because Larry was telling me in the back that even the chefs, they hear it one time, and that's all it takes. You guys aren't writing down slips or anything, writing down orders.
Well, they tell you what each person wants. We repeat it back, and if we're right, then we start cooking it.
Now, the waitress never tears a ticket out of her book.
I swear, I'd be sitting there, I just like, one more time, man. just one more time. I just want to make sure I got it correctly there. What is the most rewarding thing about working here?
So I just like to see people happy. The customers, we got a good connection with most of them. We get our part, and they help us.
I love it, short and simple. You're talking about connecting with the customers. I didn't know this, America, but this food is connected with my belly pretty well. And it's gonna connect even better when I try some more food. So we're gonna start off with some salad first. Larry, go ahead and explain what type of salad this is to America.
Sean usually cuts all the lettuce.
Okay.
We cut it underwater. On this chef salad, we got grilled chicken, cheese, and tomatoes.
This salad is good. Love me some good cheese on there too. And this is too funny. I'm normally not a fan of tomatoes type of thing, but when they're cut up really small like this, I'm okay with it. And speaking of these two, like, are these, where do you guys get your like ingredients from the tomato? Is this local?
Yeah, that's from her.
Okay. I thought I overheard them talking about it. I'm like, I don't think these are Kansas City tomatoes. I think these are some.
we get them fresh when they're seasonal. People bring them in for us.
Let's go to the home run dish. That's what I'm just about to call it, okay? Because this man right here was bragging about it since I walked in. Fried chicken, boy. Fried chicken, okay. Now for this fried chicken here, I saw some of it being made in the background, but I want you to walk America through the steps from the batter, like all of that. Don't give out too much because we gotta keep the doors open.
Yeah,
but you know, yeah. But go ahead and give them just a little taste.
I bread the chicken, put it in the fryer, and I cook it for 18.5 minutes.
This is what you could get, but can you order like a full
They
one
can
too?
get whatever they want. They can get a 2-piece, a 1-piece, a 3-piece, a 4-piece, and we do have a few people that order an 8-piece, which is a whole chicken.
You're gonna have to get like a wheelbarrow too to push people out of here.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for coming into the chicken house. Let's just dump
And we
them out
sell
there.
a lot of box chicken to go, the 8-piece chicken to go.
It's like heavenly golden. You see this one here? Okay? You can get a chef's kiss there. Just, it's delicious. The other part of the bird, I'm gonna take that home with me too. It's not home, but it's going to the hotel. Okay? All right. And then I want to ask you too, all of you can answer this. What does it mean to you to be featured on the ABR Roadshow for America's Best Restaurants? Larry, I'll start with you and we can go down the line.
Well, I'm really proud of it that we got to where we're at. And I'm sure my parents, we've worked hard to keep this place going, and I think they'd be happy.
It's quite an honor to have you all here, and we were real excited for this day. And the preparation it took to get ready for it, it kind of pushed us to get a few things done when the restaurant's been here as long as it has. So.
I'm proud of the hard work that paid off for my parents and grandparents, so it's neat and an honor for them to get recognized. So.
No, it definitely does. It's the small things in life too, and I think it's great that you get to do this as a family.
Yeah.
You're here with your parents in America too. I seen Sean in the corner. He's on his computer. He's doing the stuff behind the scenes, so he's working just as hard. And I can definitely tell that you guys laid the groundwork down. So it's going to continue on for generations and generations.
They
So,
deserve it.
for sure.
Put in a lot of work.
There you go. Well, thank you guys for having me come out. I will say too that my arms are not long enough to get over there, but best believe I'm about to be trying out some of this pie soon. All right, America, I just had my dinner, but I couldn't leave without dessert. I'm gonna take this one to go. I'm Jay Russell for the ABR Roadshow. Remember, don't settle for less. Life is too short for average food.